I'm the daughter of the richest man in Texas. I never expected that my very first day of college would teach me such a harsh lesson. I thought my college life was going to be all sunshine, just like the good times I had at cheer camp. But the moment I walked into my dorm room, I knew things were about to go sideways. My roommate took one look at me and made fun of me for looking like a cheerleader. She was a sophomore, a strict vegan, a non-binary activist, and a hardcore environmentalist. She also kept a ferret in the room and had decided the entire dorm was her personal safe space. As far as I was concerned, she was the worst roommate I could have possibly gotten. I'd never even seen a ferret before, and I didn't try to hide my confusion. I also couldn't wrap my head around using they, them for a single person. I always thought those were plural pronouns. From the very first conversation we had, I knew there was no way we'd ever get along. I tried to be nice about it. I asked if she'd be okay with me putting an air freshener in the room. She shut that down immediately. She got all worked up and told me air fresheners are toxic pollutants. Then she went through a whole list of things that were banned from the room. No meat, no music. She kept repeating that this was her safe space. I was so done with her cold attitude and the constant tension in that room. I went to the dorm manager, Greta, hoping she could help. I figured if I explained everything, I could just switch rooms, but Greta was a total stickler for the rules. She told me that learning to live with people who think differently is part of the college experience, and she flat out rejected my request. She reminded me that I'm a legal adult now. Either call my family or adjust my attitude, but stop acting like a kid throwing a tantrum. Since Greta was no help at all, I called my mom, Angela. She listened to everything I'd been through, and she didn't just try to comfort me over the phone. She showed up in her heels and walked straight into Greta's office, calm but absolutely commanding. She didn't argue. She didn't raise her voice. She just laid out the facts, cool as can be. She told Greta that any problem of mine is a problem of hers, and anyone who gets in the way of her solving it is gonna have a problem too. Then she laid out 3 options. 1, move me to a different room. 2, move my roommate somewhere else. 3, waive the rule that freshmen have to live on campus and let her rent me an apartment in town. And she made it clear she preferred option 3. Without missing a beat, she pulled out her phone and booked the presidential suite at the fanciest hotel in town. Greta just stood there, completely speechless. My mom calmly handed Greta the hotel address, confirmed where I'd be staying, and walked right out. On her way out, she spotted my roommate Peyton, the one who'd been giving me a hard time. She didn't show any anger at all. She just gave her this polite but distant smile, and said she'd originally thought about inviting her to stay at the hotel too. But since she heard Peyton doesn't like music, she figured that wouldn't work out. And just like that, I moved into the nicest apartment in town.